Welcome back to Close Up. The New Hampshire House of Representatives is the elected body that's been most reflective of the broad public support in New Hampshire for legalizing recreational marijuana. When Governor Chris Sununu came out a few weeks ago in favor of legalization under a state control system, it looked like the door was open to at least the possibility of rapid developments on this front. But this last week in Concord showed that some pro-cannabis Democratic state reps see the governor's offer as more of an insult than an olive branch. The House Commerce Committee had been working on an amendment to at least try to move something to the Senate, potentially putting marijuana legalization in play as part of the ongoing budget and legislative negotiations that are happening at this time of year. But it quickly became clear that Democratic lawmakers who favor cannabis legalization were split. Some are okay with the state control system, seeing it as a first step. Others seemed upset that the governor came in with his support for a narrow legalization so late in the session, and they want cannabis on the terms they passed in House Bill 639 earlier this year, which was, of course, set aside by the state Senate. Listen in here as the committee chairman discusses with Democrats the likely outcome of a my way or the highway kind of approach.
If we don't pass agency stores next year, 639 we will have to literally wait for a whole another legislative election cycle for that possibility to occur. And it would have to, as far as I can see from this little lowly position as a state representative, that would mean that there has to be a radical change in the Senate, and it would have to be a change in the government.
Well, that's a good idea.
Okay, but that's what you're betting on.
Some Democrats would prefer to wait and take their chances in the next election, hoping they can win back majorities necessary to pass a broader form of legalization. That could potentially result in a much longer wait, though, particularly in the state Senate, where the districts are drawn much more favorably for the Republicans.